Hi everybody, a very good evening to one and all. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the arrays in C language. Before that, let me introduce myself that I am Dr. Suganya, working as Associate Professor in Department of Computer Science at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. So let us now go into the video. So when we speak about the array, this concept has been used in most popular programming languages. Now we'll see about the C programming language. So array in C is one of the most used data structures which is used for doing the programs in C. It is a simple and fast way of storing the multiple values under a single name. So in this video, we'll study about the different aspects of array in C language, such as array declaration, definition, initializations, types of arrays, array syntax, advantages and disadvantages, and many more. Now let us go into the video. So first of all, before going to read about the concept of array, we have to know what is an array. So array is a fixed size collection of similar data items stored in a contiguous memory locations, and it can be used to store the collection of primitive data types such as integer, character, floating point, etc. And the array is also derived and user defined data types such as pointers, structures, etc. So this is the pictorial representation of the array in C, where it has been given clearly with the array elements and the array indexes. Now we'll see about the how to declare array in the C programming. So in C, we have to declare array like other variables where we used before. So we can declare an array by specifying its names and the type of the elements and also about the size of its dimensions. So when we declare the array in C, the compiler allocates the memory block of the specified size to the array name. So this is the syntax for declaring the array. So where we have to specify this respective data type and what the name which we give for array and the size of the array where we use in the programming languages. And this is the pictorial representation which is used to declare the arrays, where it has 5 elements like from 0 to 4. Always we have to note that the index of the array will be always start from 0. So totally we have size of the array is 5. So it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 and until 4. So totally we have 5 elements in the array, but the index starts from 0. So next we are going to see about the array initializations. So like other variables, we also initialize the array using the values, where it is a process to assign some initial value to the variable. When the array is declared or allocated memory, the elements of the array contain some garbage value. So we need to initialize the array to some meaningful value. These are the multiple ways in which we can initialize the arrays in C. First of all, we'll initialize the arrays with also the declarations. So in the previous slide, we saw about how to declare the array, and now in this slide, we have seen how to initialize the array. So this syntax, that is, we have to specify the data type, the array, we have to mention the size, and in the right hand side we have also need to specify the value of the array, that is the elements of the array. So through this manner we have to declare and initialize the array. That is, simply if you want to say that in a single step the array can be declared or the array can be initialized, or both. So this is the pictorial representation which clearly explains about how the array has been declared, also initialized in a single step. So how to access the array elements? So the array elements can be accessed using the array subscript operator, that is so we will usually call that operator as a bracket. So this is a subscript operator, or the array elements can be accessed through the index value of the element. So the syntax is that we have to specify the array name and the index of the array. So one thing we have to note in this indexing is that the arrays always starts with 0. As I told already in the previous slide, that the index of the array always will start from 0. So when we speak about the arrays, we are all supposed to tell about the types of the arrays. So what important, it is very important to see that the array is has been classified into two different types, like one dimensional array, or it is otherwise called as a single dimensional array, or we'll simply call it as a 1D array. So next one is the multi-dimensional arrays. Let us see one by one. So first is about the one dimensional array. So it is also known as 1D arrays. Those arrays have only one dimensions. So the syntax for declaring the one dimensional array is that we have to specify the array name and size of the array. So this is the pictorial representation to declare the one dimensional arrays. So next one is the multi-dimensional array in C. That is, they are the most, these type of arrays have more than one dimensions. And some of the popular multi-dimensional arrays are called as 2D arrays or 3D arrays. And we can declare those arrays with more dimensions. That is the 3D arrays, but they are avoided as they get very complex and occupy the very large amount of space. These types of arrays are avoided always. When we speak about the two-dimensional arrays, we also call it as a 2D array, which has exactly two dimensions. That is, they can be visualized in the form of rows and columns, or it is in a form of a table. So the syntax for declaring the two-dimensional array is we have to specify the array name. In size 1, we have to represent the size of the row, and in size 2, we have to represent the size of the column. So this is the pictorial representation to show the two-dimensional arrays. We also have three-dimensional arrays where this syntax clearly shows that we have to specify the array name and the size of the array in three forms, like size 1, size 2 and size 3. We also have a relationship among the arrays and pointers. So this is the pictorial representations to represent the three-dimensional arrays. We have so many properties of arrays, like it has a fixed size, it has a homogeneous collection, we have to index the array, we have dimensions of an array, contiguous storage and many more. Thank you.